Today we're going to be going over how to properly test and diagnose the fuel level sensor on a GM vehicle. This is a very common failure on most GM vehicles, and we here at Global Automotive think that it warrants a video showing our customers how this system works. As you can see in front of you, this is one of our new fuel pump module assemblies. And you can see here on the bottom portion, the bottom base, is where the fuel level sensor itself is located. You can see that this particular piece of the fuel level sensor is what moves up and down, and is basically what sends the signal to the computer and what tells the dashboard how much fuel is left in the tank. In order to test this particular new fuel level sensor, we're going to need to insert the provided floater arm into the fuel level sensor so that we can test it. And it's simply putting this guide rod into the brass hole of the fuel level sensor. Then you have to go ahead and push it into the guide rods here in order to properly seat it. You will hear it snap into place. Now you can see that this floater arm moves up and down as so. This particular assembly, or all fuel pump assemblies in general, they act in this manner. They move up and down as so, telling your dashboard how much gas is left in the tank. Another problem that does occur while installing a new assembly is that the floater arm sometimes gets out of alignment. So if you or your mechanic notices that the fuel level sensor is stuck here, then more than likely the floater arm is the piece that goes inserted into the fuel level sensor is either out of alignment or is no longer at a 90-degree angle. This floater arm has to move freely as so in the tank in order for this to function correctly. So if it's getting stuck here, then more than likely you're going to have to remove this floater arm with the flathead screwdriver in order to get that back into alignment and reinsert. Now, in order to test this fuel pump assembly and see what the resistance is, we're going to have to use the included upgraded wiring harness that comes with about 95% of our fuel pump assemblies. And all you do is you simply insert this into the electrical connector up top. And as you can see, you hear it snap into place. Okay? The two wires that we're going to use for this particular test are going to be the purple and black with white stripe. These are the two wires that control the fuel level sensor on a GM vehicle. And so the apparatus that we're going to use to test this, and this is what we suggest to all of our mechanics or any installer that's going to be doing this diagnostic, we use a common electronic multimeter. And all you have to do is simply put it onto the ohm setting. We put it on the 2000 ohm setting reading so that we can properly test this. We set this aside here. Now on your multimeter there's going to be two leads. It doesn't matter which color, black or red, you connect to which wire, because this is a closed circuit, so it doesn't make any difference. One thing I will say is when doing this test, you cannot have these two leads touch each other because it will give you a false reading. So please make sure that they are separated and that they're not touching in any way. As you can see, we are already getting a reading here of 41 ohms, okay, with the floater arm all the way down in the empty position. So this reading is within spec for this particular assembly. As you can see, we move this floater arm all the way up, and you can see that the resistance changes as it goes up. Now with the floater all the way up on full, it's going to measure 250 ohms. this is also within spec. In our experience, just about 80% of all GM fuel pump assemblies are going to have this particular reading. This reading is going to come for vehicles ranging from 1997 just about all the way to 2005. And so, 2006 and up, they do vary. If any customer requires the particular reading or spec of a particular assembly, they are more than welcome to call us, and we are more than happy to provide that spec for them. I will include our email address and our phone number in the notes of this YouTube video. I do hope that this was informative for you, and that you do hit that subscribe button so that we can continue to grow. Thank you.